So 2020 has been a harsh year for mental health. So in time for the holidays, I'm going to give you some accounts on Instagram, Twitter and TikTok that I really love and that I think are quite positive and uplifting. So keep watching. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Aditi and I post things on self-development, personal growth and productivity. So today I'm going to be giving you accounts that I really love and that I follow myself. I just really love the messages that they share, and I think that in time for the holiday, when you have a bit more free time and you're not really doing much, you're off work, you're off school, and I think a lot of people spend a lot more time on social media at this time, so I think that following the right accounts is really good. So I'm going to do this in sections in terms of each platform. So I'm going to do Instagram first, then I'm going to do Twitter, and then I'm going to do TikTok. And I'm going to do my favourite account at the end of every section. Okay, so the first account that we have is Ed Milet. So he is a business person and I find his motivation really nice. I know a lot of motivational videos, especially on YouTube, they start with negative sort of images. He doesn't do any of that. He just goes straight to the point with his motivation. So yeah, I've watched a lot of his YouTube videos before, but even his Instagram account, it's got a lot of gems, I would say, on there. And I think one of the quotes that I recently shared onto my Instagram story was, "The past happened the way it was supposed to." If you aren't already following me, I actually post a lot of positive things on my Instagram account and my Twitter. I'm starting to get into TikTok a bit, so follow there as well because new content will be coming. And yeah, I post a lot of quotes, especially onto my story. I posted a reel recently. I have an IGTV video on there. And yeah, I really just want to create a space for positivity and just create a positive community. So if you're interested in that, then follow them as well. The next account is The Financial Diet, and I think this is targeted towards millennials. I think that's what they've gone for, but they have tips on money management, which is very important, but also they have just ways that you can improve your life. So there was one post I saw which was about how to add childlike joy to your life, and I thought that was really nice, and I haven't seen anything like that before. So yeah, I like that account quite a lot, and I just think it feels like a safe space. So if you're interested in that, then I would follow that one too. Then we have Poetry of Dimon, and he posts some really nice messages on here, and they've been written really beautifully, and like you've got little doodles. It's really nice, and the messages are quite comforting as well. And I've sent quite a lot of them to my friend and she sent some to me, so we both quite like that account. So I would suggest that you give that one a follow as well and just engage in some of his posts as well. They're really nice. The next one is quite a well-known account and it's called We the Urban, and this has a lot of almost reminders, and it has a lot of things you needed to hear today, or like affirmations and things like that. And I think it's a lot about self-love, but also loving other people and accepting other people for who they are, and learning to be like open to everyone, that sort of thing. One post I really loved on there, it was called Healing Affirmations, the post, and it was so nice. Like all of them just resonated with me so much, and yeah, I would check that post out. The next account is called Idillionaire or Idillionaire, I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce it, but this focuses on the law of attraction and also the quote, "Everything happens for a reason," and it's about alignment and things that are meant to happen for you will happen for you, that sort of thing. So I think it's a really comforting account as well, especially when you're perhaps dealing with some sort of rejection, and I think that it's one of those accounts that kind of just cheer you up on a bad day. And she also has a Twitter as well. The next account is millennial.therapist, and this account focuses more on people pleasing, codependency, and just being gentle with yourself. I think being gentle with yourself is a really important thing, and I think this account really showcases that through a lot of different topics. And her account is not just quotes, which I quite like, it's more 10 ways to do this, how to do this, that sort of thing. So one of her posts was 10 ways to stay connected. Like, that's really important in 2020 and beyond. Next we have We Are the Feel Good Club, and this account I really like. Their feed is really nice as well, but actually they're a coffee shop in Manchester it is, and they have a really nice space in Manchester. I wish I could go visit, but their Instagram feed is also really nice as well, and their posts are again quite comforting, and again it's all about being gentle with yourself, and also to do with mental health, which is another really important topic right now. Also their reels are quite nice. The next account is @Steven, and this account has a lot of quotes of his own, and his words tend to hit you quite hard. Well, that's what I find personally. But he also posts these threads, like, you know, where you can swipe on Instagram, that thing. And one post that he did was the 6 most important graphs you'll ever see. This post hit me so hard that I literally could not stop thinking about this post for a few days, and I even said it to my friend, and I was going to show my mum and everything. Oh, it hit me so hard. It changes your perspective on everything, I think. So yeah, go look at that. The next account is bossbabe.inc, and I feel really motivated and inspired from their content, and I think that's what a good positive Instagram account should do. It should make you feel like taking action. It should make you feel uplifted. They post a lot of things on affirmations, boundaries, self-love, self-care, that sort of thing. And they also post Instagram marketing tips, which as a creator actually is really helpful, so thank you for that. But there was this one post that I really liked, and it was an affirmation, and the post said, "I love and honour both who I am and who I am becoming." And that affirmation I currently listen to every single day. It's a really nice thing to say. It's not just loving the person that you will be at the end of your journey, but also who you are right now, and loving both sides of yourself is a really important thing. And that's again what I think the Healing Affirmations post by We The Urban does. And then now we have my favourite Instagram account ever. I just really love her content. It's almost addictive, and it's Nedra Tawwab, and she is a therapist, and she has been for 13 years, and I follow her content quite closely. She's a boundaries expert, and so posts a lot on that. And also she's posted some journal prompts, and I think that in 2020, reflecting on the year that we've had, journal prompts are a really good thing. And also she posts almost uncomfortable truths, and they're not uncomfortable to make you feel bad about yourself. They make you feel inspired to be better. So yeah, those are my top Instagram accounts that I would follow. Now let's move on to Twitter. For this section there's a lot less accounts, just because I haven't been on Twitter as long as I've been on Instagram. So firstly we have Dr. Ashish Singh, and he posts a lot of things ranging from toxic relationships and friendships to confidence, to boundaries, to over apologizing. But I think the things that he tweets really make you think, and that's a really important thing, really being self-aware and questioning yourself. The next account is @VexKing, and he posts some really nice motivational and inspirational messages on Twitter, and he also has an Instagram which I follow as well and I quite like. Next we have @Unconfined, that's Unconfined with a K instead of a C. And this account I found probably a few days ago actually, but I really like his tweets. They're short, usually one sentence, no more than that, but they really make you assess your life, and it's almost incredible how he can do that within a few words, and I think he tweets quite often, which is also nice. The next account that we have is Joel Leon, and he's all about reframing bad situations into good, and he does this through his tweets, and I think that's a really good thing, because especially now it's hard to see the good in things, but his tweets almost provide that light at the end of the tunnel. They provide something to look forward to see how we can reframe the situation. He also has an Instagram account where he posts his tweets, but he also has pictures for the backgrounds of his tweets, and together when you look at his feed overall it looks really nice. I really like that, so I follow him on Instagram as well. So I would say he's the sort of person which you can follow both on Instagram and Twitter. He also has a few IGTV videos on there as well. Now we move on to my favourite Twitter account, and this account is run by a man called Rob Hill, and he posts a lot of tweets that really resonate with me personally. He posts a lot on healing, so self-growth, that sort of thing, and also self-discipline and self-love. And for someone that's almost an advocate for all of those things, his tweets really resonate with me, and I think that if you're quite similar to me in your interests, then perhaps he is worth a follow as well. Okay, now to the last section of this video, which is TikTok accounts. I only have a few of these because I joined TikTok probably last week. So yeah, these are some that I actually found on the internet myself, and some that I came across as well. First of all, we have @LarsJosh, and he's probably targeting the audience that's kind of my age, and he posts some really nice messages. And having looked at his account multiple times in the past few days, I think that he posts things that make you take action or make you stop certain things. So if you're doing something bad, like I think he has a post where he says, if you stress about something before it happens, you stress about it twice. And I quite like the fact that he himself is in quite a lot of his TikTok. It just kind of adds that personal touch to his account. The next account we have is @SimranExplores, and she has a lot of quotes on there and just things to do with positivity and breaking out of bad patterns and cycles. So she has one post where it's how to break out of a toxic cycle, so things like that. And she has quite a lot of like these posts where it's like 5 ways to, 3 ways to, and just having those kind of posts I really like personally. The next account is a bit more businessy, I would say, but it has quite a lot of motivational messages on there, and it's the account of Dean Graziosi. And so he's a very successful business person, but he's sharing his little gems on TikTok in the form of like quick messages. And I especially like his account because firstly, it's actually really accessible. He puts subtitles in almost all videos, so that's a really good thing. But also the fact that he can share really good things within a matter of almost seconds, that's the thing that I really like. Now for my favourite TikTok account. Her account name is @Lavender, and I had been following her YouTube channel for quite some time, but then I saw her TikTok and I just really liked it. So she combines a lot of the topics that I've mentioned that the other accounts incorporate into their posts, but she also does like TikTok dances at the same time, and it's also a really happy account. So yeah, that's all the accounts I have to mention today. If there's any more that you really like, then leave them in the comments below. But also, again, if you haven't already been following my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook and TikTok, then follow them as well, because I am posting positive things of my own and I'm resharing things that I found onto my Instagram stories so you can look at them too, and that way you can build up your own collection of accounts that you really like, and yeah, kind of just build it from there. But thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, then smash the like button, but also subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to see weekly content on self-development, personal growth and productivity, then also hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any of my videos. As usual, if you have any requests for any video, then please leave them in the comments as well. But that's all from me for today, so I'll see you. Bye!